Hi all, very happy afternoon to each and every one. Extremely important topic, very important topic from algebra we are going to discuss. The class will be continuous for next minimum 90 minutes to maximum 120 minutes. Ensure that you pay a lot of attention to this class. Today, what we are going to discuss, straight away let us get into the subject. We are going to discuss quadratic equations. Quadratic equations. Yesterday's session PDF will also reach you right after the class is over. Just 1 minute, sir. Yesterday's class, yesterday we discussed math without formulae. Math without formulae. One session we discussed that PDF is ready along with the solutions. It should hit the enrolled students Telegram group as early as possible. Yesterday, let me do a recap of what we discussed. In math without formulae, we discussed various ways of solving algebra-based questions. Algebra-based questions are of 4 types. Question has variables, answer has numerical values. Question has variables, answer also has variables. Question has numerical values, answer has variables. Question has numerical values, answer also has numerical values. Yesterday we just discussed the variety where the question has variables. Question has variables and the answer, either variables are present or numerical values are present. Type 1, question variable, answer variables. Type 2, question variables, answer numerical values. We have not done 2 more cases. 2 more cases generally comes under the topic progressions. That is the reason I did not discuss. Yesterday we solved close to 35 plus questions we solved in yesterday's evening class. Right after the class is over, enrolled students can watch this class again. Non-enrolled student cannot watch this class again. Today, we are going to discuss another important topic, that is quadratic equation. Quadratic equation is an extremely important topic. Very important topic. From a CAT exam perspective, it is also an extremely important topic for a staff selection commission aspirants. Very important topic. In terms of comparison questions, quadratic equations questions will come. Bank examination and also for placement generally quadratic equations questions will be basic fundamentals. So that is the reason. Probably advanced level, I will go for it. Each and every question, carefully listen to the class. Ensure that you sit in the class with a notebook and a pen. We will straight away get into the class. This PDF, I will keep it in the Telegram link. You can scan these barcode and directly it will take you to the app link. Very neatly prepared PDF. Question and answer will be there. Wherever I think I need to create some more questions, if I think that I need to solve some other varieties of the questions based on the doubts I get it, that also we will do it. Now, quadratic equation, kindly sit in the class with a notebook and a pen. Already we discussed algebra in the previous session. In case if you are a student who has not seen the strategy session to attempt the practice test, I took 2 small sessions which helps a student to understand what is the weightage of the topic across examination. Algebra, the weightage of algebra in many exams is close to 25 to 30%. Very high weightage in CAT and SSC driven examination, little low weightage in bank and placement driven examination. A lot of new concepts you are going to learn today. We will dive 100 feet down. We will explore all the various possible questions that can come from a subtopic, that is quadratic equations in algebra. I hope you are all ready. Let us get into the class. So some important information which I will always say at the beginning of every class of mine. Ensure that you sit in the class with a notebook and a pen or a pencil. Ensure that you Sit in your study table, keep the mobile or keep the laptop, watch the class in a sitting position. Please kindly do not watch the class in a sleeping position. Watch the entire class. Watch the entire class. All your doubts will be clarified at the end of the class. You will able to understand a variety of concepts involving from quadratic equation. Any student who is watching this class, in case if you have not joined the Telegram link, kindly join the Telegram link by sending a WhatsApp message request to this number. In case you got any doubts, you can use this email ID to communicate directly with me. We will discuss the traditional method and we will also discuss the optimal method. Some of the best practices of a live class. I just don't want a live class to be a non-entertaining. Everything which I do in Anil Nair classes should be system driven. And these are some of the best practices. For a student who is watching me live, you want to learn maximum from me. I do not want to get distracted from any non-academic fun-loving students. So these are the best practices. Join the class on time. Watch the complete class. Kindly do not skip in between. Attend all the classes. Do not miss any of the classes. In case if you missed watching the yesterday's class, kindly go back to your login and watch the yesterday's class. Watch the must and should repeat the previous class topics within 48 hours after the topic is over. Otherwise, you might tend to forget it. In case you got a doubt, put the doubt in the chat box politely, professionally. Kindly do not spam in any of the group. Use the Telegram group to interact personally with me. Now, sir, what are we going to discuss today? What are we going to discuss? What will I learn at the end of this session? Quadratic equations. Quadratic equations. Quadratic equations. There are 4 kinds of questions which I am going to solve under this topic. First is foundation based problems. First we will understand what is a quadratic equation, what do you mean by roots, what do you mean by product of the roots, sum of the roots, when the roots will be equal. Foundation based problems. Then we will discuss intermediate level problems. Intermediate level problems, little above the foundation level, little below the advanced level. Intermediate level problems, this we will discuss. Then we will take to the advanced level problems. Advanced level problems. Continuous problem solving it will be. Class might go on for 90 minutes to 120 minutes. Advanced level problems. Finally, we will discuss exam model problems. Then we will discuss exam model problems. When I say advanced level problems, I am referring to the CAT level problems. These advanced level problems means I am referring to the CAT level problems. Intermediate level problems, I am referring to the SSC and bank level. Foundation based problems. Problems where everybody needs to know some basic properties of a quadratic equation, some important keyword understanding of this one. These 4 kinds of problems which we are going to study. I hope you are all ready. Kindly reply with yes in the live chat, then we will start the class. We'll start the class. Very, very important. In a CAT examination, definitely 1 to 2 questions will come from quadratic equation. Definite it is. 1 to 2 questions will definitely come from quadratic equations. Very, very important topic from quadratic equation. If you take SSC, quadratic equation is a part of the syllabus. Bank, it is a part of the syllabus. Placement also, it is a part of the syllabus. So generally you can expect 1 to 2 equations. Now let us get into quadratic equations. First we will understand some important keywords. Quadratic. Quad it is 2. Quadratic equations. Quadratic equations. Listen carefully, sir. Quadratic equation. Quad means 2. Equation means it is equated with something. Equation with degree 2. Equation with degree 2 is called a quadratic equation. Equation with degree 2. Equation with degree 2. It is called a quadratic equation. Equation with degree 1, it is called a linear equation. Equation with degree 2, it is called a quadratic equation. Equation with degree 3, it is called a cubic equation. Then we will discuss polynomial equation. Generally in our CAT and other management entrance examination, till polynomial equations it is there. But for the SSC and other related examination, till quadratic equation it is there. Descartes theorem, lower and upper bound theorem, all generally will come in the CAT examination. Equation with degree 2, it is called the quadratic equation. Now, general form of the quadratic equation. What is the general form of quadratic equation? The general form is ax square plus bx plus c. Ax square plus bx plus c. If a is 0, coefficient of x square, if it is 0, if x square coefficient it is 0, then it becomes a linear equation. So that is the reason a is not equivalent to 0. If a is equivalent to 0, coefficient of x square 0, then it becomes a linear. Then it becomes a linear. This is the generic form of a quadratic expression. This is the generic form of a quadratic expression. Ax square plus bx plus c. Third important key point. Let the generic form is ax square plus bx plus c. Ax square plus bx plus c. So, let me take a common. A into x square plus b by a x plus c by a. A into x square plus b by a x plus c by a. A into x square minus of minus b by a. I will tell you why am I writing like this. Plus c by a. A into x square minus of minus b by a plus c by a. What is the degree of this equation? Degree of this equation, it is 2. What does the degree denote? Yesterday we discussed. Degree denote maximum how many roots it will have. Maximum how many roots it will have. What is the degree? Degree, it is 2. That means maximum how many roots it will have? Alpha and beta. Either both of them can be equal. Both of the roots can be imaginary roots. If it is real, maximum 2 roots it will have. So this can be written as a into x square minus of alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta. Sir, from where you got derived? The degree of this equation is 2. So this can be written as x minus alpha, x minus beta. X minus alpha, x minus beta. The degree of this equation, it is 2. So any equation with a degree 2 can be written as x minus alpha into x minus beta. Sir, how you are telling that the degree of the equations 2? I can write it as x minus alpha into x minus beta. I will come back to it. Examples. Sir, why the degree 2? Examples. X square minus 5x plus 6. X square minus 5x plus 6. What is the degree of this equation? 2. It can be written as x minus alpha into x minus beta. Why? We will see. Step number 1. What is the coefficient of x square? 1. What are the factors of 1? 1 into 1. Suppose if the coefficient of x square, it is 6. What are the various factors? 1 into 6, 2 into 3, 3 into 2, 6 into 1. Write the coefficient of x square as a product of two natural numbers. 1 into 1 is 1. 6. What are the factors of 6? Factors of 6 are 1 into 6, 6, or 2 into 3, 6. Are you all with me? Or 3 into 2, 6, or it is 6 into 1, 6. These are the various ways of writing 6 as a product of two factors. 1 into 6, 6, 2 into 3, 6, 3 into 2, 6, 6 into 1, 6. Do a cross addition. Cross addition. 6 ones are 6. 1 ones are 1. 1 ones are 1. What is 6 plus 1? 7. But what is the coefficient of x? Minus 5. 1 threes are 3, 2 threes are 5, but it is minus. It is minus. So therefore it can be written as x minus 2 into x minus 3. X minus 2 into x minus 3. Again, I am repeating, listen very clearly, sir. X square minus 5x plus 6. Coefficient of x square, it is 1. What are the factors of 1? 1 ones are 1. Constant, it is 6. What are the factors of 6? 1 into 6, 2 into 3. Let me take 2 into 3, 6. Cross multiplication, 1 3s are 3. Cross multiplication, 1 2s are 2. What is 3 plus 2? 5. But how much I require? Minus 5. So put a minus here, put a minus here. So this will become 1 into x minus 2. Down will become 1 into x minus 3. X minus 2 into x minus 3. X minus 2 into x minus 3. Idea clear? Fundamentals, listen carefully. Once we get into advanced level, these fundamentals are of extreme importance. One more question. X square minus x minus 12. X square minus x minus 12. Step number 1. What is the coefficient of x square? 1. 1 as a product of integers, positive integers. 1 into 1. It can also be minus 1 into minus 1. But here we will write coefficient of x as 1 into 1. Then we will make the changes. 12. 3 into 4. 12. Cross multiplication, 1 4s are 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. But how much I require? Minus 1. Minus 1 means this will be like this. Minus 4 into 1, minus 4. 1 into plus 3, plus 3. Minus 4 plus 3, it is minus 1. 1 into x plus 3. So this is x plus 3. 1 into x minus 4. It is x minus 4. X plus 3 into x minus 4. X plus 3 into x minus 4. Any degree, any equation with a degree 2 can be written as x minus alpha into x minus beta. X minus alpha into x minus beta. X minus alpha, alpha is plus minus 3 here, minus of minus 3, x minus beta. So the first key point, if a quadratic expression it is there, ax square plus bx plus c, this can be written as a into x minus alpha, x minus beta, a into x square plus bx plus c. This can be written as a into x minus alpha, x minus beta. Similarly, if cube is there, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, cube it is there. This can be written as a into x minus alpha, x minus beta, x minus gamma. Very, very important, sir. Very, very important property. Any quadratic, this is an expression, sir. This is an expression. Any quadratic expression can be written as a into x minus alpha into x minus beta. If it is a degree 3, this can be written as x minus alpha, x minus beta, x minus gamma. Suppose if the degree it is 4, ax power 4 plus bx cube plus cx square plus dx plus e. If it is a degree 4, this can be written as a into x minus alpha, x minus beta, x minus gamma, and x minus delta. X minus delta. So, if the degree is 4, I will get these 4 roots can be equal, 2 roots can be equal, that all we don't know. That will be the next step. Whether the roots are equal or not, under what condition it will be equal. Any quadratic expression can be written as a into x minus alpha, x minus beta. If it is a cubic equation, it can be written as x minus alpha, x minus beta, x minus gamma. Are you all with me? Degree 4, it can be written as alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Very, very important, sir. Only when you understand the fundamentals of quadratic expressions, next level problems, you can solve it easily. Now see here. This is a quadratic expression. So it can be written as x minus alpha, x minus beta. Ax square plus bx plus c. If it is equated with 0, this is a into x minus alpha, x minus beta equated with 0. A is not equivalent to 0. If A is equivalent to 0, coefficient of x square, it will be 0. That means x minus alpha into x minus beta is equivalent to 0. A is not equivalent to 0. Product of this and this should be 0. A is not equivalent to 0. That means x minus alpha, x minus beta, it should be equivalent to 0. X minus alpha, x minus beta is equivalent to 0. Another important observation, alpha plus beta is given by minus b by a. Alpha, beta, it is given by c by a. Alpha, beta, it is given by c by a. Now, 1 minute, sir. Alpha plus beta. What is alpha plus beta? It is sum of the roots. Alpha plus beta, it is the sum of the roots. It is given by minus b by a. Minus b by a. What is alpha beta? Alpha beta are the roots of the equation. Alpha beta, if I do product of the roots, it is given by c by a. Alpha plus beta is given by minus b by a. Alpha beta is given by c by a. Very, very important. In my next session, I will take the advanced level of this concept. If the roots are equal but opposite in sign, that means b is equivalent to 0. Both the roots are equal, opposite in sign. Alpha equivalent to minus beta, alpha plus beta is 0. B equivalent to 0. B 0 means coefficient of x is equivalent to 0. Coefficient of x is equivalent to 0. If the coefficient of x, ax square plus bx plus c equivalent to 0. Ax square plus bx plus c equivalent to 0. B is 0, that means coefficient of x is equivalent to 0. If the roots are equal and opposite in sign, please write down, sir. If the roots are equal but opposite in sign, if the roots are equal but opposite in sign, if the roots are equal but opposite in sign, if the roots are equal and opposite in sign, that means coefficient of x is equivalent to 0. Now, if the roots are reciprocal to each other, 2 1 by 2, 3 1 by 3, if the roots are reciprocal to each other, so that means alpha beta equivalent to 1, 1 equivalent to c by a. So c equivalent to a. C equivalent to a is the condition. C equivalent to a is the condition for the roots to be reciprocal to each other. For the roots to be reciprocal to each other. For the roots to be reciprocal to each other. Reciprocal means x and 1 by x form. X and 1 by x form. Whenever in the question it is given that roots are reciprocal to each other, if the roots are reciprocal to each other, that means c is equivalent to a. If the roots are reciprocal to each other, that means c is equivalent to a. If the roots are equal but opposite in sign, if the roots are equal but opposite in sign, coefficient of x is equivalent to 0. Coefficient of x, it is equivalent to 0. Next slide, please pay a lot of attention, sir. Very, very important key point. Extremely important key point. Suppose if I take ax square plus bx plus c, ax square plus bx plus c. Now if you see here, it is equivalent to 0. Sum of the roots. Can I say it is sum of the roots taken one at a time? It is minus b by a. Minus b by a. It is taken one at a time. I will write it like this so that you will understand. It is minus 1 power 1 into b by a. Minus 1 power 1 into b by a. Then it is product of the roots. product of the roots, it is C by A. What is the degree of this equation? 2. How many roots are there? 2 roots are there. So 2C1, 2 cases will come. 2 cases will come. Sum of the roots and product of the roots. Sum of the roots and product of the roots. If I take a cubic equation, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d equivalent to 0. Sum of the roots taken 3 at a time, 1 at a time, 2 at a time, and 3 at a time. See here, it is degree, it is 2. 1 at a time and 2 at a time. 1 at a time and 2 at a time. What is the degree of this equation? 3. 3 means how much I will get? 1 at a time we will get, 2 at a time we will get, all 3 at a time we will get. 1 at a time. 1 at a time is alpha plus beta plus gamma. 2 at a time. 2 at a time is out of 3 roots, I need to select any 2 roots. Alpha, beta, alpha, gamma, and beta, gamma. Are you all with me? 3 at a time. 3 at a time is alpha, beta, gamma. Alpha, beta, gamma. Remember, this is the generic form is minus 1 by power n into k. Minus 1 by power n into k. Sum of the roots taken 1 at a time. 1 at a time. N value 1. So minus 1. Start from right, go towards left. So left. First it is minus b by a. Minus b by a. Sum of the roots taken 2 at a time. N is 2. Minus 1 square into, this is 1 at a time, this by this, 2 at a time, it is C by A. It is C by A. Alpha, beta, gamma, 3 at a time. If it is 3 at a time, minus 1 power 3 into D by A. Minus 1 power 3 into D by A. Denominator is always the coefficient of highest power. Why? Because we will take A common. We will take A common. Sum of the roots taken 1 at a time. Minus 1 power 1 into B by A. Sum of the roots taken 2 at a time. Minus 1 square into C by A. Sum of the roots taken 3 at a time. 3 at a time is alpha, beta, gamma. Now once you understand, you can do it for any case. If it is degree 4, ax power 4 plus bx cube plus cx square plus dx plus e equivalent to 0 plus e equivalent to 0. Listen carefully, sir. Ax power 4 plus bx cube plus cx square plus dx plus a. What is the degree? 4. 4 means 1 at a time. 1 at a time will be alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta. Sum of the roots taken 1 at a time. 1 at a time. N represents how many times I am taking. 1 at a time. Minus 1 power 1. Into, move from right to left. Leave the highest power. It is B by A. Sum of the roots taken 2 at a time. 2 at a time is alpha beta, next is alpha gamma, next is alpha delta, next is beta gamma, next is beta delta, next is gamma delta. 2 at a time. 2 at a time will be minus 1 square into C by A. Are you all with me? Into C by A. Next one. 3 at a time. Out of 4 roots taken 3 at a time. Alpha beta gamma, alpha beta delta, beta gamma delta, alpha gamma delta. 4 ways I will get. 4C3, which is 4. So 3 at a time, minus 1 power 3 into D by A. N represents how many times? All at a time. All at a time will be alpha beta gamma minus 1 power 4 into E by A. Minus 1 power 4 into E by A. I hope these question, it is concept, it is clear to you. Very, very good problems we are going to solve based upon quadratic expression and it advanced level problems. Degree it is 2, 1 at a time, 2 at a time. Degree it is 3, 1 at a time, 2 at a time, 3 at a time. Degree it is 4, 1 at a time, 2 at a time, 3 at a time, all at a time. Like that equally you can do it. But what is important to me is few concepts. Let us discuss some concepts. Listen carefully, sir. Suppose if the question is ax cube plus cx plus d equivalent to 0. Ax cube plus cx plus d equivalent to 0. What is missing? Coefficient of x square, it is missing. Coefficient of x square, it is missing. Coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square, it is 0. If coefficient of x square, it is 0, sum of the roots taken one at a time, it is 0. Sum of the roots taken one at a time, it is 0. In a cubic equation, if the coefficient of x square, it is 0, that means sum of the roots taken one at a time, it should be 0. Suppose ax cube plus bx square plus d equivalent to 0. Ax cube plus bx square plus d. What is missing? Coefficient of x is missing. That means if the coefficient of x is 0, if the coefficient of x is 0, if the coefficient of x is 0, that means sum of the roots, it is 1 at a time, 2 at a time. 2 at a time, it is missing. 2 at a time, it is missing. If alpha, beta, gamma, they are the roots. Alpha, beta plus beta, gamma plus gamma, alpha. It is equivalent to 0. It is equivalent to 0. Are you all with me? 2 at a time. Suppose if the question is ax power 4 plus bx cube plus bx cube plus dx plus e equivalent to 0. The degree of these equation, it is 4. Here the degree is 3. These 1 at a time. Next it is 2 at a time. Next will be 3 at a time. Sum of the 4 at a time. Next it is 1 at a time. 2 at a time, it is missing. That means if the degree, it is 4, coefficient of x square, it is 0. Coefficient of x square, it is 0. If the coefficient of x square, it is 0, that means sum of the roots taken 2 at a time. Sum of the roots taken 2 at a time, this is 0. Sum of the roots taken 2 at a time, it is 0. 2 at a time, what all? Of alpha, beta, gamma. Alpha, beta, gamma. Now listen carefully, sir. Can I write it like this? Alpha plus beta into gamma plus delta plus alpha, beta plus gamma, delta equivalent to 0. Can I write like this? Alpha plus beta, alpha, gamma, alpha, delta. Beta, gamma, beta, delta. Alpha, beta, beta, delta. Why? Because if there is a quadratic equation given, I can use the sum of the roots. Sum of the roots is alpha plus beta into gamma plus delta equivalent to minus of alpha beta plus gamma delta. Please put a star mark. There is a little cat advanced level question that can come, sir. Very, very important. Do not discuss only thrill quadratic equation. A beautiful questions can be framed based upon this one. If you want, I will frame a question for you which looks like a lot of tough question. But before that, we will discuss a concept. What is missing? This is after x cube. X square is 1 at a time. So coefficient of x square, it is 0. Sum of the roots should be 0. 1 at a time, 2 at a time. 2 at a time for a degree 3. Alpha, beta plus beta, gamma plus gamma, delta. 1 at a time, 2 at a time. 2 at a time, it is missing. Out of 4 roots, select any 2. 4C2, it is 6. So alpha plus beta into gamma plus delta equivalent to minus of alpha plus beta plus gamma delta. Before I discuss the question, now see. Example, x square minus 5x plus 6. X square minus 5x plus 6. Degree, it is 2. Any equation with a degree 2 can be written as x minus alpha and x minus beta. X square minus 5x plus 6, x minus 2 into x minus 3. If it is equivalent to 0, x equivalent to 2 or x equivalent to 3. X equivalent to 2 or x equivalent to 3. 2 will make the right hand side 0. 2 square minus 5 into 2 plus 6. It is 0. 3 will make 3 square minus 5 into 3 plus 6. It is 0. If RHS becomes 0 by substituting the value of x, then that values are called the roots of the quadratic equation. Roots of the quadratic equation. What do you mean by roots of the quadratic equation? If ax square plus bx plus c, if alpha and beta are the roots, if alpha and beta, if this is a function of x, if alpha and beta are the roots, if I substitute alpha, it should give me 0. If I substitute alpha, it should give me 0. A alpha square plus b alpha plus c is 0. If I substitute beta, if it gives the right hand side 0, then it is called the root. I hope the definition of the root is very, very clear to you. What is a root? If I substitute the value, RHS will be 0. X square minus 5x plus 6. If I substitute x equivalent to 2, if I substitute x equivalent to 2, 4 plus 6 10, 10 minus 10 0. 9 plus 6 15, 15 minus 15 0. If I substitute a value and if I get the 0 as the answer, that means the value will satisfy that one. If it satisfies, then it is a root. F of x is ax square plus bx plus c alpha beta. If it is a root, by substituting it should be 0. By substituting, if it is 0. Whenever you see this equation, f of alpha 0, f of beta 0, that means alpha and beta are the roots of the equation. That means alpha and beta are the roots of the equation. Fundamentals, I hope it is clear. Let me give you a cat level question. Most of the students think that it is a difficult question. A plus b plus c plus d plus 1 equivalent to 0. A plus 2b plus 4c plus 8d plus 2 power 4, 16 equivalent to 0. A plus 5b plus 25c plus 125d plus 5 power 4 equivalent to 0. A plus 67b plus 67 square c plus 67 cube d plus 67 power 4. It is equivalent to 0. Find the value of A. Very, very good question. Seemingly a very, very difficult question, but actually it's a very easy question. See this question. See this question, sir. Try this question for 30 seconds. I would like to see the answers. I will get some water for me. What do you think is the answer for this question? Answer for this question. What do you think is the value of A that satisfies this equation? Value of A that satisfies this equation. What do you think is the answer? What do you think is the answer? Please mention your answers. Please mention your answers. Answer. Very, very good question. Most of the students think that it is a difficult question. Now let us see the question. Right. Can I say that the generic form of that equation is t power 4 plus t cube d plus t square c plus tb plus a equivalent to 0. T, the roots are 1, 2, 5 and 67. Am I right? Root will satisfy the equation. Root if I take 1, this will become a plus b plus c plus d plus 1 equivalent to 0. T if I take 2, a plus 2b plus 4c plus 8d plus 16 equivalent to 0. T is 5. A plus 5b plus 25c plus 125d plus 5 power 4. 1, 2, 5, 67. What are all these? These are the roots of the equation. What is the degree? Degree it is 4. Taken 1 at a time. Taken 2 at a time. Taken 3 at a time. Product of the roots. Alpha, beta, gamma minus 1 power 4 a. So a equivalent to 1 into 2 into 5 into 67. 1 into 2 into 5 into 67. Answer for this question is 670. Answer for this question is 670. Beautiful question, sir. A is 670. Very, very good tricky question. Very, very good tricky question. Answer for this question is 670. Just now I discussed root will satisfy the question. So the generic form of the equation is t power 4 plus t cube d plus t square c plus tb plus a equivalent to 0. Root will satisfy. T is 1, 2, 5 and 67. 1, 2, 5 and 67. If I substitute 67, 67 power 4, 67 cube d, 67 square c, 67b plus a equivalent to 0. Answer for this question is a equivalent to 670. This is a very beautiful cat level question. You can solve this question if you know these fundamental and you know these fundamentals. That is the reason I spent time in fundamentals. Question looks like seemingly difficult, but once you understand the concept, they are all very, very easy questions. They are all very easy questions. This kind of questions, a good number of questions, we will solve it in an intermediate level and in advanced level. Next one. Ax square plus bx plus c. Ax square plus bx plus c. So this is equivalent to a into x square plus b by ax plus c by a. B by a x plus c by a. So this is a into x square plus 2 into b by 2a into x plus b square by 4a square minus b square by 4a square plus c by a. Are you all with me? This is a plus b whole square form. So this will be a into x plus b by 2a whole square. Are you all with me? X square. 2 into x into b by 2a plus b square by 4a square. So this will become minus of b square minus 4ac by 4a square. 4a square minus common 4a square, b square minus 4ac. B square minus 4ac. I hope the idea it is clear. So this, if you see here, this is, suppose a is greater than 0. A is greater than 0. A is greater than 0. This is positive. This is positive. So that means x minimum if I take minus b by 2a. Minus b by 2a. This will be 0. So what will be y minimum? Y minimum will be minus d by 4a. What is the discriminant? B square minus 4ac. What is the discriminant? B square minus 4ac. I hope it is clear. A is greater than 0. Positive into positive, positive. Positive into negative, negative. So it is minus d by 4a. Minus d by 4a. If a is less than 0, if a is less than 0 means anyway square function will be positive. Negative into negative. What is negative into negative? Positive. So x maximum will be minus b by 2a, and the value will be y maximum will be minus d by 4a. Y maximum will be minus d by 4a. A greater than 0, I will get y as the minimum. Suppose if the graph is already we discussed in maxima and minima, ax square plus bx plus c. Case number 1, a greater than 0. A greater than 0 means the graph will go upwards. If it goes upwards, I will get minimum value for x, that is minus b by 2a. What is the minimum value for the expression? Minus d by 4a. Very, very important concept, sir. Minus b by 2a minus d by 4a. Case number 2, if a is less than 0. Less than 0 means the graph will be reverse. I will get the maximum value minus b by 2a and minus d by 4a. Minus b by 2a and minus d by 4a. Very, very important when we are solving the maxima and minima. So how we got maxima and minima? How we got maxima and minima? See here, a is greater than 0. Square is positive. Greater than is positive. Positive into negative. Negative means I will get a minimum value. If a is a negative, anyway the square function is positive. A is a negative. Negative into negative. Positive value. So I will get a maximum value. When I will get minimum value? When a is greater than 0. When I will get maximum value? I will get when a is less than 0. Very, very important fundamentals. I hope the fundamentals are clear. A into x square plus b by 2x. So what is d? D is b square minus 4ac. D is b square minus 4ac. Greater than 0, the curve will go upwards. I already discussed in maxima minima. Two different roots are there. One root it will be equal and another will be an imaginary. That we will discuss in the next slide. Please put a star mark on this concept. Ax square plus bx plus c. A into x minus alpha into x minus beta. When a greater than 0, graph will have a minimum value. When a less than 0, graph will have a maximum value. Graph will have a maximum value. Next key point. Discriminant of a quadratic expression. Discriminant of a quadratic expression. Discriminant of a quadratic expression. Discriminant is given by b square minus 4ac. B square minus 4ac. Three cases I will get: greater than 0, equivalent to 0, less than 0. If the discriminant is less than 0, I will get imaginary roots. If the discriminant is less than 0, I will get imaginary roots. Imaginary roots will always happen in pairs. So, imaginary roots I1 and I2. If the discriminant value is less than 0, if it is less than 0, the graph will be like this. The graph will be like this. It is not touching the x-axis. If it is touching the x-axis, I would be able to draw it on a number line. If I am able to draw a point on a number line, then it is a real number. It is not touching the axis. So that is the reason imaginary roots. If it is equivalent to 0, that means it will touch the axis at one point. That means roots are real and equal. Roots are real and equal. If it is touching the axis at one point, then it is real and equal. If it is greater than 0, it is real and unequal. If it is Greater than 0, it is real and unequal. Again, two more cases I will get. If it is a perfect square, it is rational and unequal. It is rational and unequal. If it is a non-perfect square, if it is a non-perfect square, answer will be irrational and unequal. Irrational and unequal. Very, very important, sir. By knowing these, you can find out if the graph is touching the x-axis or not. The degree of the quadratic expression, it is 2. 2 means the maximum number of roots it can have is 2. That means it can touch the axis at 2 points, or it can touch the axis at 1 point, or it will not touch the axis. If it does not touch the axis, I will get an imaginary roots. If it touch the axis means I can plot it on a line. If it touch the axis at 1 point, then it is real and equal. If it is greater than 0 means the graph will be either this. See, if you shift it from left to right, if you rotate the figure, the concept remains the same. That all depends upon a greater than 0 or a less than 0. A greater than 0 and a less than 0. Greater than 0 means real and unequal. Greater than 0 means real and unequal. Equivalent to 0 means real and equal. Less than 0 means the roots are imaginary. Roots are imaginary means the graph will not touch the axis. Please write down. D less than 0 means graph will not touch the axis. Graph will not touch the axis. The graph will not touch the x-axis. When I say equivalent to 0 means graph will touch the axis exactly at 1 point. Exactly at 1 point. Only at exactly at 1 point it will touch. Greater than 0 means it touches the axis at exactly 2 points. If the degree of the equation it is 2, maximum 2 roots it can have. So 2, 1, 0. 2, 1, 0. There is no other possibility. 2, 1, 0. B square minus 4AC helps us in understanding whether the graph is touching the axis or it is not touching the axis. If it is touching the axis, whether it is touching in 2 points or it in 1 point. That is the reason these 3 conditions are there. That is the reason these 3 conditions are. This is the discriminant for quadratic expression. This is the discriminant for quadratic expression. This is the discriminant for quadratic expression. I hope the concept is very, very clear to you, right? Sir, how if it is cubic? Okay, one important key point, sir. One important key point. Please write down. 99.99% of the students as well as the teachers will do this mistake. Ax square plus bx plus c. Bx plus c. Remember, only when ABC are rational numbers, only when ABC are rational numbers, if one root is p plus root q, if one root is p plus root q, other root will be p minus root q. Other root will be p minus root q. Blindly do not go ahead and substitute this point. Most of the teachers do this mistake. Roots will happen in pairs. Roots will happen in pairs for surds only if A, B, C are rational numbers. Only when the coefficient of x square, coefficient of x and constant, they all need to be rational numbers. Only when A, B, C are rational numbers, then only if one root is p plus root q. If one root is p plus root q, another root will be p minus root q. I hope the concept is clear. Next concept, ax square plus bx plus c. If A, B, C are real numbers, if A, B, C are real numbers, if 1 plus root, 1 root is p plus iq, Another root will be P minus IQ. Other root is P minus IQ. Very, very important. Surds will always happen in pairs only when the coefficient of x square, x and constant, they are rational numbers. If one root is P plus root Q, another root is P minus root Q. If one root is P plus IQ, another root will be P minus IQ only when A, B, C are real numbers. Make a note of these two important key points. Third point, most of the students do not know. Ax cube plus bx square plus d. This is a cubic equation. Ax cube plus bx square plus c. This is a cubic expression. Very, very important, sir. Two cases will come. B square less than 2ac. B square less than 2ac is the condition for the roots to be imaginary in a cubic equation. Most of them do not know this. Ax square, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. This is a cubic equation. In a cubic equation, two conditions only will happen. One imaginary root cannot form. Its pair should form. I1, I2 and R. I1, I2 and R. Roots always happen in pairs. Roots always happen in pairs. So, B square less than 2ac. Reverse condition is B square greater than or equivalent to 2ac. B square greater than or equivalent to 2ac. B square greater than or equivalent to 2ac. B square less than 2ac is the condition for the roots to be imaginary. B square greater than or equivalent to 2ac is the condition for the roots to be real. Sir, how you got this? Sum of the roots taken one at a time. It is minus b by a. Minus b by a. Product of the roots. Sum of the roots taken two at a time. It is c by a. Alpha plus beta plus gamma whole square. Square function is always greater than or equivalent to 0. Alpha square plus beta square plus gamma square plus 2 into alpha beta, beta gamma, gamma delta greater than or equivalent to 0. This plus 2. So what do we require? Alpha plus beta plus gamma. This is greater than or equivalent to 0. Square, it is greater than or equivalent to 0. So this minus this. B square by a square minus 2 into c by a greater than or equivalent to 0. B square greater than or equivalent to 2ac. B square greater than or equivalent to 2ac. What is the condition for the roots to be real in a cubic equation? The condition for the roots to be real in a cubic equation, it is b square greater than or equivalent to 2ac. B square greater than or equivalent to 2ac is the condition for the roots to be real. If we ask what is the, how to check whether the roots are imaginary, the condition is b square less than 2ac. Please put a star mark, sir. B square less than 2ac. B square less than 2ac is the condition for the roots to be imaginary. If I want an imaginary roots in a cubic, then it should be b square less than 2ac. Directly, please blindly don't go ahead and substitute p plus root q, p minus root q. Only when a, b, c are rational, that is right. Here, one root is p plus iq, another root. All 3 points are very, very important. All 3 points are very, very important. I hope the idea it is clear. So what we discussed why surds come in pairs, why imaginary roots come in pair, what is the discriminant of the cubic equation, What do you, the discriminant of a quadratic expression, what do you mean by d greater than 0? That means the graph will touch the axis at two different points. D equivalent to 0, the graph will touch the axis at one point. D less than 0, roots are imaginary. Why? When a curve will have minimum value and maximum value depends on a greater than 0, a less than 0, sum of the roots taken one at a time, some of the roots taken two at a time. Definition of a root, how to find out sum of the roots one at a time, two at a time. Sum of the roots is minus b by a. If the roots are real and opposite in sign, coefficient of x is 0. If the roots are equal but reciprocal to each other, then C equivalent to A. Then C equivalent to A. I hope all the fundamentals are done. Now let us get into problem solving. Problem solving. Now see here. Most of the questions are picked from the NCERT textbook as well as the previous examination papers. First one, x square plus 20x plus 91 equivalent to 0. Step number 1, coefficient of x square, it is 1. So 1 ones are 1. 91, write down it as a product of two integers. 7 13s are 91. Cross multiply. 1 13s are 13. 1 7s are 7. 13 plus 7, 20. I require 20. So 1 will become 1 into x plus 7. Again 1 will become 1 into x plus 13. X plus 7 into x plus 13. X plus 7 into x plus 13. Some sample questions, sir. X square plus 3x minus 40 equivalent to 0. What is the coefficient of x square? 1. 1 ones are 1. What is the 40 factors? 40 factors are 8 5s are 40. We will put minus little later. Now if you see here, minus 40 it is there. Either it will be 8 into minus 5 or 5 into minus 8. So if I do, this will become minus 5, this will become 8. What is 8 minus 5? Plus 3. So answer for this question is x plus 8 into x minus 5. X plus 8 into x minus 5. Second question, I hope the idea it is clear. Suppose, let me do a third question. 1, 1. 90 factor C is 9 10s are 90. 9 10s are 90. It is minus 19. 1 into minus 9, 1 into minus 10. Minus 10 minus 9, minus 19. We are doing cross multiplication and trying to find whether it is matching with coefficient of x. 1 into minus 10, 1 into minus 9, minus 19. So this will become x minus 9 into x minus 10. X square minus 19x plus 19. X square minus 19x plus 19. Fourth question. I hope the idea it is clear. So the question is x square minus 23x minus 120 equivalent to 0. The more and more examples we'll solve, the more and more fundamentals we will understand it. Let me write one more question. 2x square plus 19x plus 44, it is equivalent to 0. 2x square plus 19x plus 44 equivalent to 0. Now see here. Let us do this question. What is the coefficient of x square? 2. 1 2s are 2. What are the factors of 44? 1 into 44. It is exceeding. 2 into 22. It is exceeding. 4 into 11. 4 into 11. 44. Cross multiplication. 1 11s are 11. 2 4s are 18. 8 plus 11. 19. So the answer is 1 into x plus 4, 2 into x plus 11. X plus 4 into 2x plus 11. X plus 4 into 2x plus 11. Idea it is clear, right? Coefficient of x square, it is 1. 1 ones are 1. 120, multiple cases are there. 1 into 120, 2 into 60, 3 into 40, 5 into 24, 6 into 70, 8 into 15. 8 into 15, 8 plus 15 is 23. It is minus 23. Minus 23 means if I take minus into minus, it will become plus. So 10 into 12, then it is, how much it is? Let us see. 8 15s are, let me take plus, directly we will get the answer. Minus. Change the question to x square minus 23x plus 120. Plus 120. Why to waste time? So this will be x minus 8 into x minus 15. X square minus 23x plus 120 equivalent to 0. I am sure most of you might have already got an idea with good number of problems how to solve it. Let me take one more question. These three are same models. So I will take 12x square plus 11x minus 56. 12x square plus 11x minus 56 equivalent to 0. 12x square plus 11x minus 56. Suppose see here, if I take 2 into 6, 7 into 8. 7 into 8. 7 6 are 42, 16. It is not happening. 3 4s are 24, 24. 24 and 28, 52. It is also not happening. 4 3s are 32, 21. 32, 21. 32, 21, what is the difference? 11. So 11, it is different. 32 minus 21. So it is minus. 8 4s are 32. 32 minus 21, 11. So answer is 4x minus 7 into 3x plus 8. 4x minus 7 into 3x plus 8. So this is 12x square, 32x minus 21. It is plus 11x and minus 7 into plus 8 is minus 56. This factorization. Some people will do it as this one and check the factors. That is also right. 12 into 56. So here it is 3 into 4 and 7 into 8. 8 4s are 32, 7 3s are 21. 32 minus 11, 21. Almost 5 problems I did it in the similar way. I think you should be able to solve this question and this question similar. On the same lines, 1 2s are these, 21 is 3 7s are 7 plus 6. No, 7 3s are 14. 14 plus 3. Minus 3, I should get minus 11. So it is minus plus. Minus 14 plus 3, minus 11. So it is x minus 7 into 2x plus 3. X minus 7 into 2x plus 3. I hope the idea it is very, very clear, sir. I hope the idea it is very, very clear. These are in the first class, we will do the foundation of all the problems. In the next class, we will get into the advanced level. Read this question, sir. This is an exam model question. What is the difference of the factors of x square plus 1 by x square minus 6? X square minus 6. So this is nothing but a factors are alpha into beta. What do we require? We require the difference in the factors. We require either alpha minus beta or beta minus alpha. So this can be written as x minus 1 by x whole square. X plus 1 by x, x minus 1 by x whole square. So this is minus 2. X into minus 1 by x whole square minus 2. It is plus 2 minus 6. So these x minus 1 by x whole square 6 minus 2. Minus 6 plus 2 minus 4. Minus 4 can be written as 2 square. So x minus 1 by x whole square minus 2 square. So this is a plus b into a minus b. X minus 1 by x plus 2, x minus 1 by x minus 2. Difference is 4. Very, very easy question. Difference it is 4. Difference it is 4. I hope the idea it is clear. I hope the idea it is clear, right? So x square plus 1 by x square minus 6. X square minus 6. Suppose if I take x value 1, 2 minus 6 minus 4, 1 minus 4. Right. So these are the, what is the difference of the factors of these expression? Difference of the factors of these expression, it is 4. X minus 1 by x plus 2, x minus 1 by x minus 2, x minus 1 by x minus 2. I hope the idea it is clear. First one answer is 4. Second one, read the question, sir. Read the question once. What is the value of k for which the roots of the quadratic expression? For which the roots of the quadratic expression 9x square plus 8 into k minus 1 in 5 into x plus 64 equivalent to 0. This is a quadratic expression. What is given? Roots are equal. Roots are equal. If the roots are equal, what is the condition? D is equivalent to 0. What is D? D is the discriminant. B square minus 4AC is equivalent to 0. B square it is 64 into k minus 5 whole square minus 4 into 9 into 64 equivalent to 0. 9 into 0. So this will be 64 out k minus 5 whole square minus 36 equivalent to 0. 64 can be taken common. So this will be k minus 5 whole square minus 6 whole square equivalent to 0. A square minus b square. A plus b into a minus b. So this will be k equivalent to 1 and 11. K equivalent to 1. 6 minus 5. So these 1 minus 1 and 11. Minus 1 and 11. Answer for the second question is option C. Answer for the second question it is option C. Or what you can do is you can substitute the answer option. Let me substitute minus 1. Minus 1 minus 5 minus 6. 9x square plus 8 into minus 1 minus 5. It is minus 6 into x plus 64 equivalent to 0. You can check it out whether the roots are equal for the second equation. If the roots of the quadratic expression are equal, then discriminant is equivalent to 0. If the roots are imaginary, b square less than 2ac is the condition. B square less than 2ac is the condition. Third one, if one root of the equation is reciprocal of the other, one root, it is the reciprocal of the other. Reciprocal of the other. Product of the roots is c by a. Roots are reciprocal to each other. This is c equivalent to a. C equivalent to a. So what is c? K square. K square equivalent to a. A is the coefficient of x square. A k is plus 4 or minus 4. K is plus 4 or minus 4. Answer is plus or minus 4. Very, very easy question. Direct definition based question. If the roots are reciprocal to each other, c equivalent to a. Next question. There is an equation 3x square minus 5x minus 18 plus 8 equivalent to 0. Plus 8 equivalent to 0. What is the question? It is has two real roots equal in magnitude but opposite in sign. Equal in magnitude but opposite in sign. I think there is something that is missing. So this will be k. So I think it is k. It is x. So we will remove it. Some typo mistake. So this is 3x square minus of 5k plus 18 into x plus 26 equivalent to 0. This is the equation. X is missing. Two real roots equal and opposite in sign. Equal and opposite in sign. B equivalent to 0. B is minus of 5k plus 18 equivalent to 0. So k equivalent to minus 18 by 5. K is minus 18 by 5. Question number B, it is an answer. Another straightforward conceptual question. Now, this is a very, very good question. Read the question, sir. First, read the question. Question is, if x, y, z are the three factors, it is a cubic equation. Cubic equation is a cube minus 7a minus 6 equivalent to 0. What is missing after a cube? A square it is missing. A square it is missing means sum of the roots taken one at a time it is missing. Sum of the roots taken one at a time. Sum of the roots taken one at a time it is missing. It is equivalent to 0. A square coefficient it is 0. What are the roots? X. Question is sum of the roots taken one at a time. Answer is 0. Another an definition based question. Coefficient of a square it is missing. That means sum of the roots taken one at a time it is missing. So therefore the answer is 0. Therefore the answer is 0. Next one. If the roots of the equation, if a root of the equation, see here, it is clearly given that ABC are rational number. If ABC are rational numbers, listen carefully, sir. A into this can be written as x minus alpha into x minus beta. It is equated with 0. It is equated with 0. A cannot be equated with 0. That means this should be equated with 0. X square minus of alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta. It is equated with 0. X square minus of alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta equivalent to 0. Roots are rational. If one root is 5 plus 3 root 3. Another root is 5 minus 3 root 3. 5 minus 3 root 3. So this will be x square minus 10x plus 25 a plus b into a minus b minus 3 root 3. 9 into 3 equivalent to 0. X square minus 10x minus 2 equivalent to 0. X square minus 10x minus 2 equivalent to 0. A is 1. B is minus 10. C is minus 2. A is 1. B is minus 10. C is minus 2. A square it is 1. 10 square 100. C square 4 plus 1 minus 10 minus 2. Minus 10 minus 2. 105 by minus 11. Minus 105 by 11. Very, very easy question. A pure conceptual question. If one root is a plus root b. If one root is a plus root b. Another root will be a minus root b. Only when the coefficients ABC are rational. Only when the coefficients ABC are rational. Direct usage. Now, if you see here. Now, just now we discussed. If alpha, beta are the roots of the equation, if alpha, beta are the roots of the quadratic equation, then the equation is given by x square minus of alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta equivalent to 0. Plus alpha beta equivalent to 0. Alpha plus beta it is 9. Alpha beta it is 9. Answer is x square minus 9x plus 9 equivalent to 0. X square minus 9x plus 9 equivalent to 0. In the second class, intermediate level and advanced level we will discuss. In the first class, foundation based problems. If alpha and beta are the roots of the equation, x square minus 5x plus k equivalent to 0. Sum of the roots is alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta. What we will do is, shall we go with the answer option? 1, 3, 4, 6. Let me take k value 6. Let k equivalent to 6. If k is 6, x square minus 5x plus 6 equivalent to 0. X is 2 and 3. Difference between the roots, it is 1. Difference between the roots, it is 1. Are you all with me? So, directly you can plug in the answer instead of doing alpha plus beta and alpha beta. Next one, if 6 is a solution, solution will satisfy the equation. A root, solution is a point where, I told you yesterday, I will repeat it again, sir. If a graph is like this, and another graph is like this, these are the solutions. These are the solutions. These are the solutions. How many solutions are there? 4. How many roots are there? 2. A root is a solution which will make x-axis 0. So solution will also satisfy. 2 into 6 square plus 22 into 6 plus k equivalent to 0. 36 2s are 72 plus 132 plus k equivalent to 0. K equivalent to 0. I hope the idea it is clear. So what is missing, sir? K is 6. So K is, these will become little lengthy method. We will optimize this approach. We will optimize this approach. Now see here. 2x square. 2x square plus 22x plus k equivalent to 0. Then it is other solution. You can solve this problem in multiple ways. What we will do is, suppose if I take 5, 6 is one solution, 5 is another solution. So this will be 2 into x square minus 11x plus 6 5s are 30 equivalent to 0. So 2 into 2x square minus 22x. Again, it is a time consuming method. We will always discuss that methods which will be very easy for us to do it. Where it will be little easy for us to do it. If 6 is a solution of 2x square plus 22x plus k equivalent to 0. Now see here. One way it is, I was doing it, method 1. 2x square plus 22x plus k equivalent to 0. 2 into x square plus 11x plus k by 2 equivalent to 0. 2 into x square plus 6x plus 5x plus these, how much it is? 30 equivalent to 0. If I take like this, x into x plus 6 plus x plus 5. Are you all with me? 2 into x plus 6 plus x plus 5. So 2 6s are, 6 5s are 30, 32s are 60. 32s are 60. Compute. Check it out with k by 2. Whatever the value that it's getting, that itself is the answer. That itself is the answer. If 6 is a solution, that is one way to do, which is little cumbersome. Let me see if I can do it by any other method. Any other method, suppose if I take, right, if I take plugging in the answer option, method 2, answer option approach. Answer options approach. What is answer option approach? If 6 is a solution, 6 is alpha, minus 17 I will take beta, then the equation is x square minus of minus alpha plus beta plus alpha beta, x square minus of minus 11x plus 6 into minus 17. These plus 11x. If I multiply, it is 2x square plus 22x plus 2 into 6 into minus 17. That means k, another value will be minus 17 and k value will be 2 into 6 into minus 17. 2 into 6 into minus 17. This is a quadratic expression. So this will be 2 into x square plus 11x plus something equivalent to 0. Listen carefully, sir. Nothing is specified about the solution. The sum of the roots, they both can be natural numbers. One can be a whole number, another can be an integer, both can be fractions. So you will get multiple answers, but he is telling what can be the other solution. Just looking at it is 22. Some 2 if I take common, sum of the roots it is 11. So if it is 6, if it is minus 17, 6 minus 17 minus b by a. Alpha plus beta. 6 minus 17 is minus 11. Minus into minus 11 is plus 11. So by using the answer options, out of these 4, the best answer option it is minus 17. If I go by the traditional method, alpha plus beta it is 11. 1 is 6. From there, you can find out the other roots. I hope the concept it is clear. Next one, if one root it is minus 1, then other root is, a root will always satisfy. A root will always satisfy the equation. Ax square plus x minus 3 equivalent to 0. Alpha equivalent to minus 1. Beta equivalent to how much? Beta equivalent to how much? Now see here. Alpha means if it is a root, if I substitute, f of alpha will be equivalent to 0. We will find out the value of a. A minus 1 minus 3 it is 0. A equivalent to 4. A equivalent to 4. That means the equation is 4x square plus x minus 3 equivalent to 0. Alpha beta product of the roots is c by a minus 3 by 4. One root is minus 1. So the next root will be 3 by 4. Beta is given by 3 by 4. We need to find out the coefficient of x square. Then only we will be able to come to know the value of a. Value of a is extremely important for us to compute the sum of the roots as well as the product of the roots. F of alpha. Very, very easy question. Next one. If one root of the equation is 2.5 times, one root is 2.5 times the another root. So this will be alpha is given by 5 by 2 into beta. That means beta if I take 2, alpha I will take 5. Beta if I take 2, alpha I will take 5. So the equation will become x square minus of alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta equivalent to 0. So this is x square minus 7x plus 10 equivalent to 0. I hope the idea it is clear. X square minus 7x plus 10 equivalent to 0. A value it is 1. B value it is minus 7. C value it is 10. A value 1, B value minus 7, C value 10. Check it out where it is getting satisfied. Suppose if you see here, a value 1. One is 2, another is 5. If one is 2, another is 5. X square minus 7x plus 10 equivalent to 0. Then which of the roots it will satisfy? 7b square. 7b square equivalent to 3 into a into c, 3 into 10b square. If I see the option D, 10 into b square, 10 into 49 equivalent to 49 into 1 into 10. 490 equivalent to 490. So the answer for this question is D. Answer for this question is D. I hope the idea it is clear. Question contains variables. Answer contains variables. Question contains variables. Answer contains variables. What you can do? You can do substitution. If one is 2.5 times the other root, if beta is 2, alpha is 5, the generic form of the quadratic equation will be x square minus of alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta equivalent to 0. X square minus 7x plus 10 equivalent to 0. I hope the idea it is clear. 12th question. The roots of the equation will be in the ratio 3:2. That means if one is 3k, another will be 2k. The roots are there in the ratio 3:2. Alpha is 3k, beta is 2k. Now see, the roots are in the ratio 2k. So sum of the roots is given by minus m by 12. 5k is given by minus m by 12. Product of the roots is given by 5 by 12. Product of the roots is c by a. So 3k into 2k equivalent to 5 by 12. That means k is minus m by 60. 6 into k square, m square by 3600 equivalent to 5 by 12. 6 ones are 6 600s are. So m square equivalent to, from there whatever the value that you will get, that itself is the answer. Simple substitution, sir. Sum of the roots is minus m by 12. Product of the roots is 3k into 2k, 6k square. K it is minus m by 60. So 6 into m square by 3600. So what will be the answer that we got? M square into 60, 6 into 3600, 600, m square by 600, it is equivalent to 5 by 12, m square equivalent to 250, m square equivalent to 250. Check it out how much it is. So m is plus or minus 25 root 10. M equivalent to plus or minus 25 root 10. Very, very straightforward foundation based question. Foundation based question. This is a cat replica question. 13th question. This is a cat replica question. Read the questions, sir, first. Cat replica question. The coefficient of x in the equation. Coefficient of x is p. Coefficient of x is p, was wrongly written as 17. In p value, actually it should be 13. It is wrongly written as 17. If I write p value, exact value 13, x square plus 13x plus q equivalent to 0, sum of the roots is minus 13 minus b by a. Which answer option sum of the roots is minus 13? This is not possible, not possible, not possible. This is possible. Minus 3 minus 10. This is minus 3 minus 10. Very, very easy. P value, actually it is 13, but he wrote it as 17. Actually it is 13. Sum of the roots is minus b by a. So minus 13. Sum should be minus 13. Sum should be minus 13. Next one. Another question. Read the question, sir. Under what condition one of the roots is square of the other? That means if I take one as 2, next one it will be square of the other. Square of 2 is 4. So the generic form of the equation is x square minus of alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta equivalent to 0. So x square minus 6x plus 8 equivalent to 0. X square minus 6x plus 8 equivalent to 0. So p is minus 6. What is q value? 8. P is minus 6 and q value 8. We will attack by using the unit digit in the answer option. By unit digit we will get the answer. 3pq. 3 into minus 6 into 8. So 3 8 6 are 48. 48 3s are 144. Unit digit it is 4. First option. 1 plus 8 plus 8 square. It is not equal. Second option. 1 plus minus 6 plus 6 square. It is not possible. Third option. P cube minus 216 plus 8 plus 8 square. 72. It is minus 6 plus 8 to 2 plus 4. 672 minus 6 plus 2, 4. 4, 4, it is matching. Answer is p cube plus q plus q square equivalent to 3q. Again, question is a variable. Answer, it is a variable. If the question it is a variable, answer it is a variable. Just to substitute the values. Take alpha 2 and beta 4. Take alpha 2 and beta 4, you will get the answer. Take alpha 2 and beta 4, you will get the answer. I hope the idea it is clear. 15th question. If alpha beta are the roots of the equation 3x square minus 13x 3x square minus 13x plus 14 equivalent to 0. This is a quadratic equation. What is that he is asking? He is asking alpha by beta plus beta by alpha. Beta by alpha. Beta by alpha. What is the value? So if I take alpha beta common, this will be alpha square plus beta square. Alpha square plus beta square can be written as alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta by alpha beta. You can substitute alpha plus beta, it is 13 by 3, and alpha beta, it is 14 by 3. Alpha beta, it is 14 by 3. Substitute it and you will get the answer. Substitute it, you will get the answer. Or another way, can we find out the value, roots of these equation? Let us see. 3x square minus 13x plus 14. 14 3s are 42. 42, product of the roots should be 13. 1 into 42. 2 into 21. 3 into 14. 6 into 7. Yes. So this can be written as 3x square minus 6x minus 7x plus 14. So these 3x common, x minus 2. Minus 7 common, x minus 2. So directly x is 7 by 3 or 2. So alpha is 2, beta is 7 by 3. Beta is 7 by 3. So alpha by beta, 2 by 3 by 7 plus 3 by 7 by 2. This is 14 by 3 and it is 6 by 7. 14 by 3 is 4 point something. Answer should be around, it is 3 4s are 4 point something plus 8. Around 5, what we will get? 7 by 3 and 2, substitute it. 1 is 2 into 7 by 3. This is 14 by 3 and it is 6 by 7. Denominator 21. 7 19s are 18. 116 by 21. Where it is? Check whether is there any calculation mistake. Calculation mistake, if it is there, just check it out. 6 7s are 42. Yes. Minus 6x minus 7x. 3x minus 7, x minus 2. So x will, alpha will be 2, beta will be 7 by 3. Alpha by beta, 2 by 7, 7 by 3. We took it as 3 by 7. That is, please avoid these calculation mistakes. Alpha is 2 and beta is 7 by 3. Now we can do an approximation. Alpha is 2, beta is 7 by 3. Alpha by beta plus beta by alpha. 2 by 7 by 3 plus 7 by 3 by 2. 6 by 7 plus 14 by 3. From there, you 7 by 6, sorry. 7 by 6 plus 49 plus 36. 85 by 42. 85 by 42. I hope the options are very, very clear. 85 by 42. Next one. This is again an exam model question. Which of the following quadratic equation roots are reciprocal? If alpha and beta are there, it is the equation for ax square plus bx plus c. Roots are reciprocal. Reciprocal means 1 by alpha, 1 by beta. Alpha and beta are the roots for the equation ax square bx plus c. Alpha became 1 by alpha. So x will become 1 by x. A into 1 by x square, b into 1 by x plus c. So this will become a plus bx plus cx square. Just interchange c and a, sir. Just interchange c and a. Answer is cx square plus bx plus a equivalent to 0. cx square plus bx plus a equivalent to 0. Next, 17th. This is the best question for today, sir. Best question for today. Best question for today. Now see here. If alpha and beta, this is a cat replica question. Cat replica question. See this question, sir. Cat replica. If alpha and beta are the roots of this equation, x square plus x minus 1 equivalent to 0. X square plus x minus 1 equivalent to 0. Sum of the roots is minus 1. Product of the roots is c by a, it is also minus 1. Keep it one side. Alpha plus beta is minus 1. Alpha beta, it is minus 1. This is first case clear, right? Now, I want the equation whose roots are alpha power 5 and beta power 5. That means we require x square minus of alpha power 5 plus beta power 5 into x plus alpha power 5 beta power 5 equivalent to 0. I want this. X square minus of sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots. Now the question is, we have to find alpha power 5. We have to find alpha power 5. See here how we are finding. X square equivalent to minus x plus 1. Am I right? Plus x right hand side minus x plus 1. Square it. X power 4 equivalent to x square minus 2x plus 1. Are you all with me? I squared it. X square minus 2x plus 1. X power 4 equivalent to, what is x square? Minus x plus 1. Minus 2x plus 1. So x power 4 will become minus 3x plus 2. Are you all with me? I squared both of them. So x square whole square is x power 4 minus x whole square, x square minus 2x plus 1. Wherever x square is there, I substituted minus x plus 1. So x power 4 equivalent to minus 3x plus 2. Again I will multiply with x. This will become minus 3x square plus 2x. Wherever x square it is there, how much I need to substitute? Wherever x square, minus x plus 1. Minus x plus 1. I hope the idea it is clear. So x power 5 is 3x minus 1. X power 5 is 3x minus 1. I hope it is clear. From here, we will get the answer easily. X power 5 is 3x minus 1. Alpha is a root. So alpha power 5 is 3 alpha minus 1. Beta power 5 is 3 beta minus 1. So alpha power 5 plus beta power 5. It is 3 into alpha plus beta. What is alpha plus beta? Minus 1. Minus 1. From there, you can solve it. If it is cluttered, I will do it in a new slide, sir. If it is cluttered, because this is a very, very good question. Once we understand, then the next level of questions are very, very easy. I don't want it to be a cluttered one. I hope the idea it is clear. This kind of questions generally comes in CAT and other management entrance examination question. One by one we will solve. Step number 1. I want you to understand it thoroughly. First one, x square plus x minus 1 equivalent to 0. What are some of the roots for this equation? It is minus 1. Minus b by a. What is the product of the roots for this equation? C by a. It is minus 1. Step number 1, we will keep it aside. Step number 2. I want this. The roots are alpha power 5 and beta power 5. X square minus of alpha power 5 plus beta power 5 plus alpha beta power 5. Anyway, alpha beta it is minus 1. Minus 1 power 5 minus 1. All the options are minus 1. So we require x square plus x minus 1 equivalent to 0. X square equivalent to 1 minus x. Square that value. This will be x power 4. 1 minus 2x plus x square. Are you all with me? So x power 4 equivalent to 1 minus 2x. What is x square value? 1 minus x. 1 minus x. So x power 4 equivalent to 2 minus 3x. Again, if I multiply by x, 2x minus 3x square. 2x minus 3x square. X square, what is the value? 1 minus x. So it is 5x minus 3. So alpha power 5 is 5 alpha minus 3. Beta power 5 is 5 beta minus 3. Alpha power 5 plus beta power 5. 5 into alpha plus beta minus 6. Alpha plus beta, that how much it is? Minus 1. Minus 5 minus 6. So answer is minus x square minus 11x minus 1 equivalent to 0. X square minus 11x minus 1 equivalent to 0. Do not waste your time in finding the value of alpha and beta. Always we discussed, if alpha and beta are the roots of the equation, then it will satisfy this equation. So x square equivalent to 1 minus x, square it and multiply by x. Alpha square power square it, alpha power 4 into alpha. This is alpha power 5. I hope the concept is clear. Put a star mark on this question. Very, very good question it is, sir. It is a very good question. Now, this question, try it out. Please take this question. Try this question. X square minus x. X square minus x minus 1 equivalent to 0. X square minus x minus 1 equivalent to 0. X square equivalent to x plus 1. X square equivalent to x plus 1. Are you all with me? X square equivalent to x plus 1. What you will do? Square it, again square it. X power 4 equivalent to x square plus 2x plus 1. Are you all with me? So x power 4 equivalent to x square is x plus 1. X plus 1 plus 2x plus 1. It is 3x plus 2. Again square it. X power 8 equivalent to 9x square plus 12x plus 4. X square, what is the value? X plus 1. 9 into x plus 1 plus 12x plus 4. So this will be x power 8 is 21x plus 13. 21x plus 13. Alpha power 8 is 21 alpha plus 13. Beta power 8 is